Hey everyone, it's Angie Hartzell. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Anxiety to Aligned, where I help you live your best life through your true self. So today I want to talk about how you can start to live aligned even when you don't know how. I know it can be super frustrating and there's a lot of information out there and you can feel like you're doing the right thing, but you're not really sure. I want to help you tap into alignment. So let's talk about it. So when you live an aligned life, you start to make those hard decisions, and sometimes they're not always hard, but at first they feel really hard, to literally dismiss and get rid of and repurpose the things and the people and the events and everything in your life that truly has not made you happy. You know, we have to have hard conversations sometimes. Maybe you have that friend that's always dumping their negativity on you. You need to have a hard conversation and say, you know what? I'm totally here for you anytime you need me. But you need to show up with sharing with me how you're positive in the moment. So how can you be positive? Well, I got a flat tire. How can I be positive? Just be like, you know what? I'm so glad that I didn't get into an accident. I'm so glad that it just slowly went flat and I turned off the side of the road, you know? Or maybe you need to literally block a person or say, you know what? I just need some space. I'm working on me and I need some space. I have to tell you that when I started getting into alignment, my family only knew that mom disappeared upstairs. That was it. I would go into my bedroom where I could have only my own energy. When I'm what you call an empath, I'm a very energy sensitive being. And when I'm around other people, their energy gets absorbed by me, and that's very hard for me to come out of. So what I first started noticing is when my family was amped up, whether it be with, excitement or anger or just too much energy going on with TVs and phones, and that all drains me. Radio and like all these different things, like Alexa was always on, like everything. It seemed like every energy device in my house was always on, and it was just too heavy. And what I would do is I would be like, hey guys, I'm going upstairs to meditate. And I would just say that. I would just say, I'm going upstairs to meditate. My kids would be like, okay. My kids are teenagers. So, they're okay, mom. And my husband would be like, fine. He didn't get it. He still to this moment doesn't get it. But the kids, they're starting to get it a little bit more because they see me living my life more aligned, and they see me putting my foot down on things that don't serve me, And when you step into alignment, you realize that when you are with yourself, when you are in your own energy, when you can escape what is not serving you and what is pulling you down, you can find clarity. And clarity brings action. And clarity brings up-leveling. And it's really cool to find clarity, because when you sit down and you meditate, or you just lay on your bed for 5 minutes with absolutely no noise, or sit in a chair for 5 minutes, or be out in nature, for a few minutes, just make sure that there's no devices that are on. And more importantly, do not bring the people that pull you down. Now, of course, if you have to bring your children with you or whatever, just try your hardest to find time to be alone at some point. Have a friend take the children for 15 minutes or whatever. But when you start to truly step into your true alignment, it starts to align yourself with your true self or higher self. There's two names for our best self, true self or higher self. And when you start to step into the higher version of yourself, your soul likes that. And your soul starts to feel really loved and appreciated, and things feel easier. It's not that the physical world is always easier. It gets easier as you go. But what's easier is your understanding of what works and doesn't work for you in your soul. So when you step into a life of more alignment, you're able to live this much nicer, more peaceful life, this life that in your body, mind, and soul is at a more peaceful place to start from. So if you have somebody in your life that brings energy that you don't like, and you start to either dismiss them without, maybe you spend 5 minutes with them and then you're like, okay, I'm done. I need to get out of here. And you leave, or if you just refuse to go to any gatherings that are with those people, or whatever it may be, the boundaries have to go down and the walls have to go up in order for you to truly tap into what you really want if that person is pulling you down negative. If you have a friend or a family member that's absolutely amazing for your energy and you feel totally seen, heard, felt, appreciated, loved by that person, then by all means, do not put any boundaries up and do not dismiss them. But sometimes we have to do the hard things. Like, for instance, there's someone that's very, very close to me in my life, and they had tickets to an event. And they said to me, would you want to go with these other people? And I flat out said, no, I'm not going with those other people. I just do not want to surround myself for long periods of time with those people. Those people are extremely energy draining, and they live with full anxiety. And to me, I do not watch the news. I will not let the news into my home. I will not let any media into my home that's negative or anything like that. And that grouping of people, they live and breathe the news. They live and breathe, oh my gosh, it's just like this panic attack 24/7. And I was just like, nope, I'm not going. Give the tickets away, like give them to somebody else, you know? So you have to do what you have to do to keep yourself peaceful and safe. You know, you have to do those things. If you can keep yourself peaceful and safe, you'll find out that your world is absolutely beautiful. Isn't it amazing to wake up every single day and only spend time with, in your 24 hours of the day, plus you have to sleep. So in your, 20 to 16 to 15 hours of the day, you want to spend that time with the people who lift you up and make you feel amazing. You want to spend that time in lightheartedness. You want to spend that time, feeling like you are your best self, your truest self, your highest self. And when you do more and more of that, you get happier, you get softer inside, where you're able to say, you know what? I feel good here. I'm cushy inside. I'm loving. I'm like this cloud of loveliness right on the inside. You might still be working on a bunch of stuff on the outside, but you know how you feel on the inside when it feels right? So you need to know how to feel right as quick as you can. And how you do that is you have to make hard decisions, put up boundaries, put up walls that you need to put up just for the moment so you can get to your next level. And then once you get to your next level, then it's like game on. Here's my new life. Here's what I'm about. If you are not with me and you do not understand me, I'm super sorry, but I'm going to use your time as an acquaintance time, and I'm going to move on with my life and find my new tribe of people who get me, right? Because here's the truth, guys. We have filled our life for years and years and years and years and years as people pleasers who have friend circles that truly do not lift us up and make us feel amazing. There might be one or two friends in that circle, but there's the toxic people. And those toxic people need to go out of your life. Do you need to have a conversation that literally tells them, hey, I'm working on myself. I'm trying to become a way more positive person. And unfortunately, I just feel like when you and I spend time together, it's very negative. I mean, that's a hard conversation to have, but let me tell you, woo! Do you feel amazing after you've had it? After you've had it, yes, you feel amazing. And it's not selfish. People will probably have comments on this video, oh, that's selfish. It's not selfish. What's selfish is literally saying to the person, like, you suck. I don't want to be by you. Like, that's being hurtful and ignorant. But if you truly tell them the journey that you're on and let them know where you're coming from, then that's just putting boundaries up that you really need. You have to take care of your heart. If your heart starts to get hardened, then nothing's going to be able to be let in that's love. And we have to lead with love. That's the only way to change the world. That's the only way to live through our higher self. That's the only way to get the answers to start building the life in the empire, as people call it these days, of the true life of bliss and peace. We all want more peace and bliss, but we cannot get there through ignorance and anger and being the person that is less than the person that we want to become. But we can tactfully tell the person that we're working on ourselves and we need some space. And that's okay. Don't think that it's not. So I hope that this video helped you. I want you to live your best life through your true self as much as possible, because man, I know that I've been working on myself for a long time, and I'm so excited for where I'm at. I'm so excited for what I'm bringing in. And if you need some more information on all of this, head over to qualityoflifematters.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I would love for you to be a part of my channel and my tribe and my community. So please do that. And thank you for showing up and choosing you. Till next time. Bye.